All right, let's see if this will work this time. Driving me crazy earlier. I've been trying to fix this all day, and I've been behind on all of my work because of it. And I'm hoping that this will work today. I got the camera 1 and 2. Just need something else here. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Finally. Here we go. All right, welcome everyone to live stream. And I sort of got this figured out, but I can't get my microscope to connect with this capture card, because this camera is 4K and it takes up so much energy, or I don't know, but anytime I disconnect that, the capture card doesn't work. Anywho, we're going to be looking at a couple of devices today, and I just wanted to show you guys the type of work that I'm doing. I'd like to look at 3. Well, I wanted to look at 4. This is one of them. This one right here. And this is a special edition PSP. It's an original from a customer of mine, and we have removed a capacitor that was damaged. It was blown fuse, not a capacitor, fuse. Always get them two mixed, but it was a blown fuse. We removed it. We finally got the parts in from AliExpress, and we're going to replace it. I would have loved to do it during the stream, but seeing that I can't capture my microscope, I'm just gonna make a video off of this. I already been making a video on this project, so we'll pass on that. This one needs to be jailbroken. This is a PS Vita 2000. And we're going to do a little cleanup because it is a little bit dirty. And we have a PSP 3000. And we already did the full diagnosis. And what we need to do is figure out why the X button is not working. Hopefully it's an easy fix where we just clean it up. It seems like it's very dirty. Or it is very dirty, so I think that has something to do with all that. And the bottom is broken. You can see that there, but yeah, this part of the housing is broken. We'll remove all of the screws, see what's going on, and I'll contact the customer to see if they want to replace the front faceplate with a used one that I have. And I already have one here ready to go, which is in pretty good shape. Let's see here. This one's used, but it's like I said, pretty good shape. And the bottom tab is not broken, so that would really help to keep dirt and stuff out. But yeah, welcome guys to the stream. This is something I wanted to start doing and have some fun. What you're going to do with the Vita, we're going to jailbreak it. We're going to go through the process of installing a 512 gigabyte micro SD card and the SD2Vita adapter. Yo, what's up, man? This is Carter. I contacted you and sent you some pics of my God of War Vita. Oh, did you not get my response? Can you resend the email? Because I always get... My email system has been kind of off. I lose emails and then I respond, but then they don't get a response. And gosh, that's awful. I'm sorry I didn't respond. But, I mean, you should have gotten a response. Lazy says, hello, welcome. Question, do the trigger LEDs affect battery life noticeably? Unless you have a ton of a ton of LEDs, then I would say maybe. But I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I would say yeah. Not too much, but you will get some. I mean, they're small LEDs. The ones that I install, they don't affect it too much, in my opinion. It says the new office looks great. Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I wanted to do this all of last year, but I didn't have the space, and my second PC pooped out on me. So it was chaotic, and I didn't want to figure it out. And honestly, this setup right here took me at least 4 hours to figure out, because I was getting a lot of lag from any time I hit stream. The camera would be like I pick up something like this smooth, it would be like, and then also this camera wasn't working at all. I had to compromise though. I can't connect my microscope, so it's either the microscope or you guys can see me. I figured you'd want to see me. I don't know, maybe on the next stream we'll do just the microscope and the bench instead of the camera here. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep, I'm very happy to be streaming now. But yeah, let's get into it. I think the first one I really want to start working on is the PS Vita here. So I'm going to take a look at the software, or the firmware, I'm sorry. So we're at 3.65. That is perfect. I'm going to get the network set up here real quick. There we go. And hopefully you guys can see. Now I have my Canon set up. And that's pretty nice. That was kind of what I wanted to do. As you guys can see everything. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't. There we go. We once talked about doing that Samsung battery in my Vita. That's something that would be fun to experiment and do a live stream. Oh, for sure. But you do need that module that I didn't see that was in stock. So your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Can you guys hear me? Office looks beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now we got a ton of space in here, so there's actually a huge chunk of it that's not being used, and I wanted to do something where if I either do a photography setup for like portraits and walk-ins, or I can do something where we set up like an entertainment area to do some b-roll, and or just use that space for like large unboxings of like gaming chairs. I don't know, but I can see it getting filled up here pretty quickly. So I have a station of like working, my repair table, my main gaming slash answering emails and stuff like that. The more comfortable space that you guys have seen in my videos with all of my art and all that. My PSP's behind me. Then I have my shipping station right behind this. And I think it's important to have that. Have a shipping table with your printer, monitor, and I have my shelf with all of my boxes and everything where I need it to be. So it's great. Then behind me I have a station area where I do a staging area where I do my unboxings, videos, or if I'm looking at orders, I can just put the order on there. I don't have to record, but just like how these were, I take my pictures for my customers. I do the full update for them and review the boxes and see what's inside the boxes. Oh, nice. What's up, Zach? Finally in your stream. Nice, man. Welcome, welcome. Where can I get a PSP screen at a good price? What kind of screen are you looking for? Like PSP 1000, 2000, or 3000? Or an IPS screen? Oh, the camera's having a hard time picking up on this. There we go. Installing Kaku. It's at 3.65, so it should work. There's Vita deploy. So I broke one of my PS Vita speakers, and I think I know what was the reason for that. I increased the volume to max, and it suddenly just died. Oh, we can replace that if you want. It's up to you. So the first thing I do is install the different OS. Obviously, we're going to do the 3.65 permanent. Do you ever shut up? That's a good one. 2000 PSP. So the 2000 PSP, it really depends on what location, or, well, not location, but where you want to purchase from. I know some people don't like buying off Amazon or, eBay and stuff like that, but I would go and support a small business. This is a great website to purchase parts, and I'm going to take a look and see if they do have any in stock. Oh, there we go. All right, let me see here. Would be nice if this actually worked. take a look at this screen. There you go. All right. Now go make a second channel and come back if you want. That'd be great. If you want to keep adding to the pile, that'd be awesome. Anyways, let's see. For PSP 2000, they don't have a screen. But I recommend going to everythingpsp.com. They're great. I'll pin that. Oops. Let's see if I can copy that. But they have great stuff for sale for PSP. Perfect. Can we also, let's see, and we also use the PS Vita memory card slot to micro SD. Not sure what you mean there. No need to worry, I already asked someone on my local. Okay, cool. Question, how much do they charge you for that? Or is there a way to use two micro SD cards in one slot? Oh no, I don't think that exists. The best way to do it is if you have a 3G model with the PSP SD and using the SD2Vita adapter. How you get into jailbreaking modding consoles? It's just something I've been doing since like the beginning, when I started on YouTube in like 2009 when I slipped on ice. It all started when I slipped on ice after high school, leaving school in high school. I slipped on ice, I broke my screen of my PSP, and I just got my PSP. I was so sad. And I went above and beyond to get it fixed. And I finally fixed it, and then I started jailbreaking. I started seeing what people were doing on YouTube with their PSPs. And that's how I kind of got into the scene, and I was very fascinated about how you can do so much with the console. And that's how I started getting into the repair business. If that's something you want to. So this one has been updated. Let's double check, make sure. Yep, there it is. Very nice. And what we're going to do is add our SD2Vita adapter with our micro SD card. Now it's very important that you do have a good SD2Vita adapter. The ones that I purchased are the latest and greatest, nothing too special. But you also have to be careful in inserting that micro SD card in there, because that could cause issues. So you just want to make sure that you just leave a little bit out. And I always tell the customers, do not remove this adapter. All right, cool. There we go. There he is. There he is again. This guy's crazy. There's something wrong with you, man. Why are you even in the stream? Like, you don't have to be here, right? You're probably the guy who lost that PSP Monster Hunter, right? I'm pretty sure that's you. There you go. There's the next one. Are you gonna make a second account now? So that was with the 3Gs. So you started with 2Gs. Now make a new account with the 4Gs. I'll be waiting. Do they deliver to Jordan? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, anyone who wants to be a moderator, just let me know, and I'll let you be a mod so you can handle that, so I can continue to do what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to do both. It's just kind of sad how people are like that. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. Anywho, we're gonna format this SD card. He's probably jealous that he doesn't get as much attention, you know. I don't know. What's wrong with people, man? The world's coming to an end. There we go. So that's formatted. Nice. So now that's formatted, what we're going to do is set up the storage devices. So my Jack and Dexter card would I lose my memory in all, let's see, would I lose my memory in all my saved data, because you're gonna have to take out that card for the micro SD card. So do you have the Jack and Dexter like physical game in all your save state? Because what I do is I typically grab all of your content, all your saved data on either your memory card or your internal storage, and then I copy that over to the new SD2Vita. That makes sense. Keep in mind that my currency is pretty weak. Yo, hello. I'm kind of new to the whole PS Vita and PSP thing, and I'm looking for... There he is. There he is. He's like, I'm your boss. So now that one's gone. Now go make another one, and I'll see you back here. And I'll ban that one too. Can I be the mod? Absolutely. I'm just letting you know. Please do not abuse your power. Just use it for good. Okay? Use it for good. Let's see. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. Alright, cool. You'll be my mod. Thank you. God, some people are crazy, man. Robles, big fan. Have you looked at all the other retro handhelds lately? No, man, I have. Well, I've seen like the new PS Vita handheld. Kind of lackluster. Pretty bad. Oh, let's see. Excel. Let's see. Yo, hello. I'm kind of new to the whole PS Vita and PSP thing, and I'm looking for some help for the PSP emulator on the Vita. I've been asking everywhere, none could have helped. And you're my last resort. So so you're looking to play PSP on the PS Vita, is what you're saying? Now, before I start installing any apps, I make sure that the SD2Vita is working. And we have good storage. So as you can see, the UMAO is 512 gigabytes. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so let's grab our UXO. Mark all. Copy and paste. So I will be going to my prayer here later, and I am only going to be here for a little bit, then I'm gonna head out. Is the new handheld going to be its own console or something similar to the PS5 handheld? No, it was like a, let's see if I can. It's called the Ambernick. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's the Ambernick RG Vita. I mean, that's the latest one I saw. It's like a PSP. It's not really a true Vita. So that was kind of disappointing. The Vita emulator is just not there yet. Yeah, you don't have to tell me if you removed him. Just remove him. I mean, that guy's pretty insane. But hey, I'll take the views. You know, I'll definitely take the views. Anything, right? All right, so we copy that all over. Now I'm go. Whoops. I've been sick for a few days too, so apologize for that. Yeah, some people are just insane, dude. I don't know what to tell you. This does have a memory card, so we'll use that as our UMAO. It's an 8 GB card, so yeah, that's nice. I don't know, there was a PKGJ feature where you can put a cover art of the game. That was my latest video, actually. Let's see. I'm looking for some help on the ADHOC mode on the PSP, on the Vita, because every time I do it keeps disconnecting on certain games. And I don't know if it's the games, my connection, or something else. Let's see if they're going to make another new account. Most likely they will. I don't know what I did to piss this person off. I do apologize if I did piss you off. You know, that's not me. I'm not trying to pick a fight or anything like that, or pissing contest. just trying to hang out with you guys. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we're good. This one has the storage all updated. So now we can begin to download all of the apps that we need. We're going to start with Vita Shell. I'm not going to do Vita DB downloader. I will do the ITLS installer, Adrenaline, PKGJ, Custom Themes Manager, and PSV ident. And we'll just start small. And it's, let's see, and it's with people right next to me too. I see what you mean, Axel Ariel. Yeah, I've never really dived into that at all, so that could be a good idea for a new video. Yep, it is kind of just so on the 3G model. Let's see. So on the 3G model, can we use 2 micro SD cards at the same time? Yeah, you can. Yep. I have one console that has 1 terabyte. PSV SD Plus adapter, SD2Vita. So yes, you can use 2 micro SD cards. That's not sure they would function together though. They would. It would work like as a backup. So yeah. Oh, he came back with a single G this time. Now go back and make another account, and I'll see you back here. Not right now. This Vita DB that's on, I don't trust it. I used the latest version that was patched or whatever. And I used that one for all my jailbreaks, just because that one is the more stable version, if that makes sense. We're going to install the full package. He's probably jealous or he has no life. Well, to each their own. I don't know. Pretty sad in my opinion. But just ban that guy. Anytime you see him, just ban him and get rid of him. Alright, that's good to go. Let's try PKGJ. This one has a 0.55 version. Gonna download the latest version. Oh man. I remember now, I was panicked because of the sudden purge. Yeah. Yeah, I was insane that happened. And it was because of the, it like froze a lot of PS Vitas. That was a huge problem. So I tend not to download anything off of Vita DB. Well, not anything, but just Vita DB in its own. Alright, so I'm going to do the refresh. Actually, that doesn't matter. We're just going to hit the refresh. Well, I appreciate everyone being here, even the guy that's trolling. I mean, without you, you know, I wouldn't be as successful. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. So I will just test something out here real quick. Let's see if we can get something going. Well, gotta wait until that video comes out. In the meantime, it's the error C2. Okay. Alright, here we go. Sweet. Alright, now that we got an update going, I'm gonna work on adrenaline. And sometimes you don't get this here, where it asks you to download the version. Sometimes it will just, oops. Sometimes it'll just say install the firmware. Yep, so it didn't get the... Alright, so... Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you. Thank you. He says, if we don't give no trolls, then we don't get no rolls. I'm not sure what that means. Pretty sure the PS Vita is capable to handle 2 terabyte card as far as I'm aware. Just as long as you know how to properly format it, you should be good. See, I think I'm gonna connecting the connection cable going. Nice. There we go. Let's test out. If a PS Vita does not connect properly to the PC with Vita Shell, how can we troubleshoot that? Are you talking about like via USB or FTP or? Yeah, I got about 20 minutes left here before I head out. But yeah, if you'd like for me to stream tomorrow, please let me know. I would remove, your best bet is to remove your SD card from your PS Vita. Make sure to turn it off completely. What you want to do next then, if that happens, is to take out your micro SD card and plug it in to a micro SD card adapter to your PC. I would recommend that if that doesn't work. Do you also modify the Vitas internally? I'm like removing the USB and stuff and exchanging them? Yeah, I do repairs of that. No problem. I do all sorts of repairs. I do repairs of like new motherboards, you know, the capacitors or the fuses, things like that. There we go. So I have to bring that over. All right, so what I'll do now is yeah. Yeah, I do all sorts of repairs. So if you guys ever need anything, just let me know. You know, contact me on my website. Would you like to check out a better version of Adrenaline? A fork of it, I mean? Sure. Will you add repairs for other consoles in the future to your website? Yes. Yes. Right now, I just got a GameCube. My first customer that walked in, which is very exciting. Thanks, Alex, for being awesome. He walked in, nice guy, and wanted to get his laser fixed. And I told him, hey, let's start with the clean. If it works after I clean it, I won't charge you. You know, it's just a little quick hit with the alcohol and cotton swab, so you don't have to, you know, don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't charge anyone, you know, for something so simple like that. But we found out that it needed to be completely replaced. So we purchased the parts, and now we're just gonna wait for the parts to come in, and then we'll we'll finish the repair. And it's going to be very exciting to do. So I'll go in there and I'll do my cleaning. I'll do surprise the customer with a deep clean. I'll go in there and clean all the components. I'll do some pictures and send them over and have some fun with this first customer. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait for it to continue. Right now I am working on like PS3 consoles and things like that. So I'd say it's better than the original release. Okay, I'd like to check that out. Why don't you send me an email on that? Is exchanging the Vita charging port for a USB-C one difficult or not that difficult? It's pretty advanced. It's pretty difficult. I mean, damn, that is pretty hard to do. But I did get a new soldering machine or soldering station with the blower. I'm very excited about that. I'll be releasing a new video talking about this, so if you guys are interested in what my equipment is or what I use or what I test, it'll be very very interesting to see. I already shared it on Discord DM. Okay, cool. I'll definitely check it out. Will it not be repairable if it is unmodded? Not sure what you mean by that. Can you please make a video of replacing the micro USB to USB-C? Yeah, of course. That's actually in the works. I just haven't started it yet. I plan on doing a USB Type-C on my PS Vita 1000 and 2000 and showing you where to purchase the parts and how to do it. Any downsides to changing it? The only downside is if you really mess up, there's kind of no going back. So you got to be very patient and very skilled to do it. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do it if you just started, or if it's your first time soldering, or if you haven't soldered in a while. I would not recommend you doing it, especially without the proper equipment, and it takes a lot to just remove that piece off of the motherboard. So yeah, I got my parts in, I got the right parts in, so I'm very excited. Right now I'm just waiting on some files that are transferring over. We're going to update the PSM runtime and get the proper or the patched Vita DB installed and making sure that works before I end the stream here. But yeah, I'll continue to do some live streams here throughout the week, guys. Add more video content to the channel, and just have some fun, you know, and just embracing all of what this office will have me do. You know, it's exciting. Like, if it is not jailbroken, is the PS Vita 2000 still able to be edited? No, you would have to jailbreak it in order for you to start adding third-party applications and plugins, if that's what you're referring to. But yeah, you would need to jailbreak it. You wouldn't get anywhere with stock. I mean, you can be on like 3.74 and add certain things, but you won't have the full potential. You're going to be missing out on so much. So there's about 10 seconds left here. The devs of the fork is planning to implement UMD video support. Wow, really? So that means we can add our UMD video content to it. That's actually very exciting. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited for that, actually. Oh, so you're saying if you're saying if it's not modded, can you still do repairs? Yes, you can still do repairs. Like change the screen or the analogs, like the hardware has nothing to do, unless you know you mess up the motherboard, and yeah, you really screwed up. But all right, that's awesome. So now we're going to all right, we're gonna install a few things here. So far, you can listen to music and use the camera on the XMB. Wow, that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to check that out. When did this get released? I'm gonna call my wife real quick. I need a coffee. I never make a coffee.
Hey.
Hey, baby. Can you make me a coffee, please?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You're on the stream, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Yep. So, yeah. I'll see you in like 15 minutes.
Okay, I still have to grab baby. Baby's sleeping,
Okay.
so I'll just put him in the crystal when we're about to head out.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate you. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Okay, Mom.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye, love you.
All right. Cool. Is there any easy way to use the R2 and L2 buttons without buying the case on a PS Vita? There really isn't a way to do it unless you have the case itself. Where did that troll go, man? I thought he was gonna make like a 4th account or something, or a 10th account, or whatever. All right, so we installed Vita DB. Cool. First thing we want to do is install our packages. He got blocked for good. I mean, God bless him, you know. You know. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate people gotta act like that, you know. But you know, to each their own, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty sad. Wish I can adjust the audio levels. I'm not sure if my audio is good, and I don't have any music playing in the background. I'll try to do that next time. It was just kind of a quick stream that I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that this was working, so that way, going into the next week, you know, you'll start to see more streams drop just because I did quit my full-time job. So I'm going to be doing this kind of full-time. I'm very excited, like I did last year. So I'll push it a little bit harder this year and have some fun. So, and now that I got the new office, I can welcome local customers to walk in. Just like this one here, my first customer walked in with a GameCube, needed the disk drive repaired, so we're going to do that. I'm very excited. And I can't wait. Ooh. Dope stream. Have a good night. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Whoops, that's not shark food. I saw someone use copper tape on YouTube for the PS Vita 2000 for the L2 and R2 button. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of... I don't know. I personally want to do that. Alright, let's check out Vita DB. Excuse me. The earliest version is from November 20, 2024, and the latest version is from January 26, 2025. If don't count the pre-release, the beta version. The latest pre-release actually just released last week. Interesting. So I will definitely talk about that. I appreciate you bringing that up too. And before we end the stream, now that this one is kind of semi-complete, we're almost there. I just have to install plugins for it. We're just going to make sure that Vita DB works. One interesting Vita that I have here is this one. This one is pretty annoying, and this customer's waiting, has been waiting for a long time for me to get this done. So this one is updating Vita DB. Perfect. Now this one, the customer's very patient. He's like, you know what, take your time, whatever. This console right here is having a lot of memory card issues. I have tried multiple SD2Vita adapters. I have tried multiple new micro SD cards, and nothing seems to really work. Now, there is no memory card in this console, so it's just very weird that this keeps happening. Even when the console is just sitting there on its own, this problem persists. So what this means is that you removed the SD2Vita adapter, which I haven't even touched. It's very strange. And the customer did purchase a diagnostics on this, so I will be doing a full diagnostic and send the results to the customer. And this is the first time I'm actually going through this console. I just started it yesterday, actually. But it is running. It does copy content. It does install content. That means. But it is jailbroken to 3.65. This is installed directly on the PSP Vita 1000. We removed the nearby near me application and installed Vita deploy. So I'm just gonna let this sit and see if that error does come up again. It's really strange that it happens. It says probably liquid damage. We're just going to install a pretty heavy theme. And this customer might not be a fan of Final Fantasy. It's probably one of the more aesthetically pleasing themes for Vita DB. And I install it to see how it performs in installing and making sure that the theme does show up. There's a lot of times where I would work on a Vita and try to install a theme, but it wouldn't allow me to install a theme or download a theme, and it just kept erring and erring and erring out. So we were not able to get Vita DB installed. And then I work on the next one, and it would just work flawlessly. So who knows what the case may be on that one. But we left it like that, and they were pretty happy with just having PKGJ. And this is just a beautiful theme. Probably my number one. Next to the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yeah, that looks good. Let's try... Actually, we can't try Simpsons yet. We need to install some plugins. That is the reason why it's behaving like that. Clean the motherboard with IPA and check if there is any corrosion. Now, if you're saying, and are you talking about corrosion, are you talking about like the memory card, the game cartridge holder, or because this console is like practically brand new. This thing is so clean. It's in immaculate condition. There's hardly any scratches on it. If you see any smudges, that's because of my dirty hands or my gloves. But this is one of the cleanest Vitas. So I'm just so surprised I don't think it's liquid damage either. It's like in perfect condition. There's no rust or any type of... It's just clean, man. It's super clean. The clown ran out of account. Oh, I see. I guess. Or maybe it's one of y'all. It's one of y'all acting like that. I'm just kidding. Get my ghetto side, or that 7% Italian, you know what I'm saying? I try to be a follower of God, you know. I try to do good. Every once in a while, cuss someone out, you know what I mean? It's a human nature. I try not to be like that. Some people are crazy, man. I try to respect everyone as much as I can. Now that I have an office, I better be very careful, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just try to be respectful, and, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I really appreciate you sharing that information of the adrenaline. I will definitely check that out. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, there was I believe it's the same console. Now this one, when I try to update auto plugins too, it would crash. So I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna look into it right now, actually. Why don't we just do it right now? Right here, right now. I doubt there's any corrosion. Actually, no, I can't do it right now. I'm running out of time. I gotta go pick up my family to go to the prayer tonight. I'll leave this charging for now. And I'll have this this just doing its thing. Get some stuff copied over, have some fun, and just do some testing. So, yeah. Well, again, thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot. You just commenting and being present, it makes this stream successful. You know, it's awesome, and I'm very grateful and thankful for each and every single one of you guys. And I can't thank you enough. It's been awesome today. So I will be live streaming a lot more. You'll see a lot more of this kind of work. I really didn't do crazy work. Like, I was gonna take this thing apart and do a deep clean. I wanted to do that today, but we ran out of time. I was trying to get this all set up, but it didn't work out. But we'll do it on the next one, and we'll have some fun with some great mods, great repairs. I'm gonna be doing some reshelling. You guys can see I have a ton of stuff that I want to reshell and work on. So we'll be doing a lot of this on the live stream. We're gonna be testing parts. We're gonna be logging inventory, and just answering your questions as we go. I think that's gonna be great. So thank you all so much, and I think that's gonna be it for me, man. Cool. I'm going to bed as well. It's oh my god. Yeah, go to bed, man. Talk to you later. Appreciate all your work. Keep it up, my brother. Major respect. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you all take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.